Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our newest Saturday game. One we've been jumping back and forth to due to availability of other players. Our Chaos of Madness. Got to remember the name.
Yes.
Before we jump into it, of course, we got our typical shout-outs. Hero Forge's website you can go to. You can create custom miniatures. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, you can create anything from your 23mm all the way up to 6 inches. Posabilities, anything from cyberpunk to, say, western, even fantasy. You can get mounts. You can also do animal companions. And I believe you can actually do some of the animal companions on the same token as your actual character. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, go to heroforge.com and see what they've got available. Our other one I give a shout out to is Roll20. It allows us all to get together and play D&D or any other tabletop role-playing game we prefer to play, such as the one we're in now. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, I mean, you're looking at us play on this, allows us to share artwork, battle maps, keep our players kind of aware of what's going on around them. So I can say, I'm going to drop a fireball in this area and know exactly what this area has in it. Let's see. Our last but not least, our shout out to is the GUI Cube. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, they're a world created by the company several years ago and expanded upon by the community over the last several years. 7 years, I think. 6 or 7 years. But if you
Something like that.
but it's been
We
a pretty.
started their stuff back in like 20 or so. Yeah, they were going ahead way before then.
So if you haven't had a chance to check them out, they just released not too long ago the was it the Tome of Geisendax? I think that's right.
Yes, something like that.
I got a little foggy brain today, so bear with me. But if you haven't checked them out, they just released that digital as well as I think physical being sent out. They've also got some other things that are coming out. Check their website out, GUICube.com, see what they've got, and join in the fun. Let's see. We have two actual sponsors that we need to address at this point in time. First and foremost is W Energy. They're a good manufactured practice certified product that is formulated to give you focus without jitters or crash. They have no calories, no sugar, and no fillers. If you use the code ROLLHITDIE, which is us, of course, at checkout you'll get 10% off your purchase. You can find them at w.gg. Our other one is Humble Bundle. Humble Bundle is a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing you with awesome content. Use the same code ROLLHITDIE. It lets them know where you heard about them from. So click on those, and that's at humblebundle.com. If you're watching us on Twitch, a few things to take into consideration. Down below, a little bio, tells you a little bit about us. There's also two links. One is to Extra Life and one is to our website. Extra Life, of course, being the most important because it takes you to their website and allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. Now, of course, the website is important as well. It takes you to our site and it gives you a little information about some of the games we've played or currently playing, depending upon how up to date it is. But the main point is you can go get some swag based off of our program. You go to the shop down there, you can get you some shirts and other things. You can get the symbol behind Marcus's head as he bows down out of the way so we can see, as well as the one at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. There's other things too, of course, from our Mutants and Masterminds games, as well as our Vampire the Masquerade games we've done in the past. So check that out. If you're watching this on Twitch, there's another thing to take into consideration. Our point rewards. The longer you watch us, the more you participate, the more points you earn. Those points can be spent to cause chaos in any of our games. You spend those points and you can cause inspiration, disadvantage, items. Just throw a monkey wrench in the DM's plans, or you can throw a monkey wrench in the player's plans by making the big bad evil guy show up out of nowhere once or twice and early in the campaign. That's never happened before, has it? Wait, yeah, it did. Just the last campaign. Anyway, you can spend those points and cause chaos and be part of the show in a sense. I think that's pretty much it as far as my announcements are concerned. Does anybody else have anything they care to add to the mix?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, then we'll hand it off to Marcus to jump us into tonight's episode of Chaos of Madness.
Hello, everybody. My name is Marcus Scott. I am the GM for this chaotic D&D group. where plot hooks don't matter and everything's made up because they don't follow it anyways. Uh,
Say
so,
what you really mean.
Does that mean I get any spell I want?
to a certain degree, this is a
Ooh.
homebrew that kind of mix of different genres of games. This is our what fourth episode. Um, so you might hear references to other games like Skyrim or uh, wow, my mind just went blank on me. But yes, other games. Uh, since we really haven't done it in a while, we'll go ahead and introduce our who our players are playing. We'll start with Kurt since he's up top.
I am playing Raoul Golden Boy Rutland. He is your neighborhood friendly cleric who is late to the party most of the time. He can heal you. He can raise you from the dead. Soon. Not quite yet.
He's our friendly neighborhood necromancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he is a cleric. The
Yeah.
best kind of necromancer.
Yeah, mostly dead does not mean completely dead with him.
Mhm.
And then next we have Dan. Dan, why don't you tell us about your little guy?
My guy.
His charming personality.
He has no personality. His name is Devrik Hazrul. He is this world's version of a dark elf. He's a spellblade, I think, if I remember correctly. But the subclass is a witchblade. He's not let known much about himself, but he definitely has a very dry personality. Maybe at times haughty, I suppose. I don't know, but he has no qualms about any of the weird, chaotic things that his party members are doing. Whether it be, I don't know, slaughtering an entire building full of hunters or saving a roaming beast from said hunters. Yeah, things like that.
All right. And finally, we got our cute little. What are you? Fairy dragon?
I'm a fairy dragon.
He's a knight,
And,
and you better
and
really.
today I will go by the name Sir Thistlerod. Uh, because truly, all of this is just a game to him. It's just fun. We're playing dress up. We're just having a good time.
Yes.
Okay, so my companions are a little insane, and I thought I was the insane one. I thought I was the impulsive one, but no, just found out that I'm not the impulsive one.
Alrighty.
No.
And our other two members currently were unable to make it today. And unfortunately, they were the moral compass of the group. So let's dive in and see what kind of shenanigans we end up with. Would anyone like to relay what happened last time?
Well, I'm going to be the moral compass this time. I create a little minor illusion of a spinning wheel and just spin it and see what alignment comes up today.
Okay.
So, if I remember right, you guys are cursed. Especially after the last time you guys got another curse. If not already had one, you are now doubly.
That is
Or you're at
correct.
I know I have
one
at least one curse.
Yes. You have one, if not two curses already. Somehow I'm just, oh yeah, let's release all the data and have a great time.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I can curse you any more than what you are.
I'm just here to somehow end the game early and get myself killed. And you're just like, you're gonna curse yourself when.
Yeah. Well, once you get inside, I'm sure you will.
But we walked into the tavern that's run by this nice lady called Tavern. And, we ate till had our full. And we decided, you know what, we're going to hop into that nice little well middle of town that everyone says don't go in. So we did the opposite. We jumped into it. And in there, it was just this inky black void. And as we were just going through it, we eventually plopped onto the ground. Well, we went through that, and we hit a stairway, like this tower, touched the door opened, went in through, and we were all on our own. Some people went up the stairway on their own. I decided to speak the magic phrase and was just done. Because apparently trying to burn this city to the ground or sink it below the waves works. But the Veiled One, who is bound to the well, and it told us, Veiled One was bound to the well, and it tells us, so shall we. Once we got to the tower, Zathral is its name. Tells how to release it. Shows us all these weird, crazy images. The name given must be restored. The mirror must be broken. And then the well took must be given back. The mirror is towards the northeast, near the mayor, who has now run off because we tried to kill him. After conversing with them, we headed northeast towards the mines. As we got to the mines, we met Bob, who is now dead, and we saw some Daedric broken summoning circle, so we spent some time fixing that. We spoke to the mayor, and she told us that some old people came here, found this, were poking around, and that they found this note. The note read, "The bells have fallen silent. The tides no longer stirs. The tide no longer stirs, but the depths have not forgotten. A name was given, a name was lost. We call it now, we pay the cost. What was sealed, we unmake. What was taken, we await. One step forward, one breath deep. We open the door, let it weep." Marco, Lacros, Destoda, Hay, Drogus, their journals were left behind. We find out that party was led by a priestess who sealed this tomb named Khalith Ray Vereen. After finishing the magic circle, we decide the best course of action is to grab the mayor, stab her, and to make blood leak all over the magic circles and to open the magic circle up. Because that's what one wants to do. Everyone decided after we told the mayor, hey, we just want you to bleed on this a little. That was too offensive to them. So a fight ensued, and now the only people left alive are the mayor and the scholar, since they ran away and everyone else is dead. We fought the Harbinger of Hollow Tides, and now it's dead.
Okay. Now, I know I gave Cicilrod a dream.
Oh, yeah, at some point.
Yeah. I don't know why I didn't show it to the others. But you guys should have somewhere in your thing.
A Song of Silence?
Yes.
It's under campaign notes for me.
Yeah. Okay, that's where it should be, under Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Standing alone on a rickety stage by the bay, fog clinging to their ankles, an expectant audience, faithless villagers sit in eerie silence. When you open your mouth to sing, only the hush of the tides, the rush of the tides come forth. Each attempt to play or hum is swallowed by the sound of sloshing water. Faceless onlookers begin to sway, chanting a wordless, haunting melody that you desperately try to harmonize with. But every note you produce turns to gurgling salt water dripping from your lips. The crowd rises in unison, their vacant faces contorting into silent screams until you awaken with a grasp, feeling brine on your tongue. And I immediately went and rinsed my mouth out.
Derek had one. It was you find yourself in a torchlit armory that seems to stretch on forever. Rows of swords, shields, and half-forged blades lie abandoned. Each step you take echoes ominously. A distant clang of metal draws them forward, where they see a figure hammering a glowing sword on an anvil. When you reach out to claim the weapon, it crumbles into ash. Suddenly the walls dissolve, revealing a rolling sea at their feet. Dark shapes move beneath the surface. Your own sword arm feels impossibly heavy. You plunge the blade into the water, only to find it fused to something pulling you downward. As you struggle to free yourself, shapes beneath rise, turning into drowned warriors with corroded swords. Just before you are dragged into the black water, you awaken, heart pounding.
I also had. I find myself walking through Darkwell Cemetery at midnight. Instead of tombstones, I see nameless crosses and shallow graves seeping brackish water. A procession of spectral figures drifts by, villagers, sailors, and long-forgotten souls, each reaching out to me for deliverance. As I utter prayers to guide them to rest, the words echo back hollow, like chanting in an underwater cavern. One by one, the spirits dissolve, swirling mist, till one remains, a reflection of myself, eyes sunken and hollow. It utters a single word, soon, and reaches out, dragging me into a half-submerged grave. Jolting weight, hands trembling, still feeling the clammy grip on the soul.
So with that, y'all got your long rest. Sort of.
If you call it that.
All right. As you awake, it seems eerily quiet. There are some noises of local wildlife chewing up on some of the dead corpses.
Yeah, did we have any watch?
I would have took a watch.
I
That
don't
matters.
I don't recall if we took one or not. I think
Yeah.
we did. Yeah, we did.
Sure.
We did because I think I took the first one.
Yeah.
All right.
As y'all wrestle to your feet, the wildlife scatters off. So what would y'all like to do?
Have we got in the door yet?
No, you have not.
Not yet.
Well, that was certainly a thing. That giant thing, monstrosity, whatever it was.
Yeah, that was disturbing.
I'm sorry. What are you trying to?
That Daedric
Thing that popped out of the circle.
summon. Yeah, that Daedric.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was so last week. I mean, wasn't really remembering that part, but
Feels like it was a month ago.
yeah, it just does feel like it's been a. That was a hell of a nap. Anyway, so, chaps, what should we do now? I mean, we're here.
Well, I mean, I think y'all wanted to go through that gate.
Yes, did we find a key for it yet, or any way to open it?
So, I remember that you all were working on that. It
Oh,
was
wow.
led.
I don't remember. It must have been the ale.
You
It
had
might have been the
a,
mushrooms.
I was wondering what
Yeah.
that was in the stew. Okay, well, I mean, that explains a little.
you had quite a party before you went to sleep, huh? Well, the priestess sealed the tomb. Whoever this Kayleigh Ray Bairn. So I'm assuming there's this Marco and Desrhoda Hain Aruzju's Marco and Desirota's journals, but I have to figure out how to open it somehow. I
Yeah.
remember we were talking about it last session, and we
Yeah.
were halfway there to figuring it out. Like
There's
that
like
was,
word. There's
a
like
month and a half ago.
words on the doorway or something like that, and
Because it's not this gate. Because you go through here and then go to a door that's locked, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I thought I remembered.
Remember the coin?
mm,
The
you,
poem,
do you share it with us?
the one that I read. Is it the one that I was reading off in the intro?
I believe so. Yes, bells have fallen silent. Tide no longer stirs, but the depths have not forgotten. A name was given, a name was lost. We call it now, we pay the cost. What was sealed, we unmake. What was taken, we awake. One step forward, one breath deep. We open the door, let it weep.
Yeah. So we figured out the
So
name.
that-
Oh, you shared it there.
Yeah, I figured I'd just share it instead of trying to.
Did I not
Oh,
show
there.
it different?
Mysterious note. Yes,
Yeah.
this.
Oh, excuse me. Well, I mean, obviously there needs to be a name of sorts. I don't recall if we figured that out.
So, the name was given.
Well, remember we have that little thing floating around us, I think, that doesn't know who it is anymore, right? Somebody does. I don't think it's me.
There's that fox that we stole.
Well, no, there
Or
was
we-
a shadowy creature that was interrogated, if I remember correctly, that couldn't
Oh,
remember
you're
its
talking
past or
about-
its name.
Yes, you're talking about Zathral, I think.
Mhm.
Zathral was the veiled guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he was the veiled image back at the well. He's not hanging out with us, but Zathral was the one that was spectacle. Maybe him. But I think that we could try that.
Well, we have determined this is a Daedric ruins, correct?
Oh yeah.
And does anyone recall what Daedric entity may be connected with depths or water
yes,
or something along those
this
lines?
is the Daedric Prince Asgaroth, the Eternal Sorrow.
Right, so maybe use his name or something in the like? Not too certain.
What cost do we
Like
pay?
my memory of yesterday is a little fuzzy, I must admit.
I'll drag all the dead bodies down here and throw them in front of the door.
Oh,
As
that's
the
right.
small fry I am, as sacrifices to open the door to try and break the seal. Hopefully.
That's right. There was blood required, and the whole debacle of somebody not wanting their hands cut, so you just slaughtered them. Or we did.
They took offense to us wanting to use the mayor's blood. And now the mayor and the scholar ran away.
Yes, nothing bad should happen from that, I'm sure.
Probably, but we could just leave and pretend that we were never here.
Yeah, but we're here. We might as well investigate. You never know what we might find.
Well, here is a town. It's, like an hour and a half away.
Oh, yeah, I understand that. No, we can always blame it on mind control from the Daedric Prince and just say that's the reason why we attacked them. Anyway.
Who's the
that's
most
what I was thinking.
convincing?
The most convincing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think...
I'm
By the-
somewhat charismatic myself, but I'm not the most charismatic.
By the gods, I have no idea who that would be. Probably Thistle.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I could
wait,
probably
did you
do a
want me to
9.
try to convince them
I
that,
could,
that y'all aren't just actually insane, crazy killers, and that you were possessed by a Daedric prince?
I'm
I was
rather
already thinking of doing
persuasive,
that.
like
I mean,
a 6.
what are your chances of being
My
believable?
persuasion's like a 6.
Well, let's see. I launch into this whole thing of explaining to you how you are really a nice person at heart and that you're just completely misunderstood. And let's see.
But that's a deception.
Yes, but still, it's persuasion in some sort of.
Your deception is better than my persuasion.
They're the same for me.
You're better than me, regardless. Then, because mine's gonna be a 6.
Yeah.
6 and a 4. I'm not good at lying. I'm better.
Yes,
Persuading.
I'm rather certain if I tried to intuit my way through that particular explanation you just gave, I would be falling very far short.
I think that's probably why that thing came to be. That's probably why it knew how it had to get out of that ground.
Well, let's.
Yeah, but that wasn't a Daedric prince. That was just some annoying thing.
They don't need to know that.
Yeah. Oh no, that's true.
Anyway,
Yeah, I was actually going to go back and try to,
we
tell
have.
them that,
We have all this blood here that you required some of for some reason, and might as well
I don't know.
put it to use. I mean, there's no sense in letting it go to waste, per se.
I mean, all the stuff I use for sacrifice. Worship to my deity. I tend to use a little bit of blood, so maybe it's the same to what's his nuts, this fucker.
What's
Well, why don't you give me a religion check?
All right, so I am also a Daedric Prince deity. Where is religion at?
I mean, I could very
Oh.
well roll it as well. I mean, I'm not very knowledgeable in it, but I'm sure maybe I can piece
I'm
together
gonna
something.
guide myself. Oh, wrong roll. Normal roll
Okay.
plus a d4.
I start to speak, and you hear the choir in the background.
Oh, you know exactly what it is. So,
You know
26 and 24.
That sounds
Good point,
familiar.
too.
I think I posed as one of the priests once for some reason.
No. Roel, as you start to speak up, Devric's voice comes across. Well, actually, in the ritual that sounded like in the notes, that this priestess sacrificed herself to seal this gate.
I mean, how stupid can you be? Why would you sacrifice yourself to steal something? There's no point. You can't be around to, dwell in the glory of succeeding. Anyway,
Goody two shoes.
yeah. Well, so with my knowledge of this situation, would I know how to counteract that?
More religious than I am.
Well,
I had
if
to-
you
Like I said, I dressed as a priest one time for an assassination. I guess I had learned a few things in the process.
Yep, gotcha.
go back to the second stanza of that mysterious note.
The tide no longer stirs? Wait, are you saying, like, you have the first 3, the second? Like, it's 1, 2, 3.
Stanza.
Stanzas are like the beats, almost like paragraphs. If you put them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a name was given, a name was lost. We call it now, we paid cost.
There you go. So just call out the name that was lost and now to be found, and I'm sure they're on the other side of the door and they'll open it for us, right? I mean, if I knock on the door and say, "Hey, Goldenrod," or whatever your damn name is, are you there? And you'll say, "Yes, I'm here," and you open the door. Right? That's how that works.
Okay. Maybe that's why it was so hard to find. What was taken was awake. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So
Sir Fitzrod stops chasing his tail for a moment and say, "Yeah, I would open the door for you."
all right.
maybe.
Yeah. Drag all the dead bodies, throw them against the door, let blood ooze out against the door, and whoever wants.
name?
Yeah, no, it's. This is allegedly the Daedric Prince of Asgaroth, the Eternal Sorrow.
Knock on the door and say the name. Are you home? You here for some brown sugar?
Nothing happens.
See, it didn't work.
Be damned, Kaylee, Ray Varin?
That was the priestess name, right?
Yeah, the priestess name.
You see the runes on the door start to glow, and the mouth kind of opens up to what looks like the little bowl of sorts.
Grab one of the bodies, put their hand over the bowl, and start milking the blood out of it.
Yeah, just start like.
All right.
I mean, this is what they want, right? Is this how this works?
Pay the
As-
cost, it says, so they can have these dead bodies.
As the blood pours into its mouth, you see that the lines of the rune start to spread out and start to crack, and you feel a rumble, and the door crumbles to the ground. Open up a passage to a cave. Those who don't have dark vision can only see probably about 30, 40 feet in. And beyond that, it's just a dark, damp, salty, fishy smell that just comes pouring out.
Lovely, what they've done with the place.
Who can see? Who's having
I
trouble
can.
with their eyes?
I'm seeing just fine myself. Where's
So this rod?
Wait a minute.
Oh no, I'm fine. I
Oh,
can
I'm fine
see.
too. I'm fine too. All right.
Did
Okay.
did our other little friend, did he take off to chase after the mayor and the researcher?
I think he's got a little PTSD after what happened.
Oh, he was the one that started it.
I was gonna say he was the one who instigated that entire affair. Did he go and take care of trying to finish them off? Because I don't seem to see him around here anywhere.
When you
Wait,
woke
isn't
up,
there a corpse missing?
Is there a corpse missing? I wasn't counting.
I don't even fall that low on the scale. I just
Okay.
torture him.
Okay. So, as I assume y'all are entering the cave.
Well, I mean,
I'm
we
sure he
didn't come all
went back to
this.
town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't come all this way for nothing. So yes. What about you? You're able to see there, Golden Boy?
Oh, we're all good.
Oh, well, then,
I'm 120.
well, then I suppose we can enter without using a torch. So shall we?
Yeah,
All
just-
right.
Anything but sneaky.
Well, I would like to at least keep my eyes open to make sure there's no. What is the word they use in these weird dungeons? Traps, I suppose, unless one of you are better apt at that.
I am probably not.
Shall
I'd like to try to go slow and stealthily.
well, that
I'm not
does
just flying casually.
and flying casually that works too.
Fly casual.
So I will do an investigation to
I'll keep up with you then.
and see if there's any.
Slow and stealthily it isn't.
And then of course you said.
I'll assist you
stealthily.
and guide you.
What am I
Take a
wearing?
D4.
The armor that I'm wearing is full plate, correct?
Yes. And take a D4
Thank
on
you.
your
Stealth
investigation if
or
you prefer.
investigation. All right, I'll add it to that. It's fine.
I think it's more important for the traps because my
Oh,
stealth
yeah.
is non-existent.
Okay. As you're going down, checking for traps, you don't see any traps. However, with your underworld experience, you do notice a greenish fungus that's kind of growing in spots. Give me a history check.
That'd be me, I suppose.
History, survival, or nature. Okay. You know that if you brush up against this, you may fall prone to amnesia.
Unless you care to forget the last few moments, I wouldn't touch any of that if I were you.
Yeah.
And no,
Oh.
though Thistle, you can't eat it either.
So
Yes,
we want to
as he's-
avoid.
As he's sticking to the wall and about to lick it. Yes.
Yeah, so good thing I'm smaller than you and he's smaller than me.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yes.
I don't understand why the size of anything really matters at this point in time.
Yeah.
I'm not carrying your ass, if that's what you're thinking.
You are a bigger target for that fungus.
Well, the fungus doesn't actually move, per se. You just have to make sure you don't touch it.
Yeah. Thistlerod, you're floating, flying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. For the other two, give me 2 dexterities
Oh, joy.
as you're walking down the steps.
That was a 19 and a 9.
Okay.
So the first one's going to be a 7. And then, yeah, the 18 is +2.
Who the hell
Okay.
are you?
I was on the wrong page, so I just rolled 2d20. Because I
Yeah.
wasn't going to be that far off.
Okay. As you're walking down, you take a step, you're like, whoa, that's a little slippery. Okay. You're good until you get clipped in the back of the legs as Golden Boy comes sliding down behind you. You fall down. He's able to move out of the way, but you kind of rest of the way the steps down, probably another 20 feet. You're assing it down. But you guys avoided the green schmuck. Unless you want to try to reach out to the walls to stop yourself.
I'm good.
I suppose I will take a little injury to my pride, and what the fuck was that for?
Yeah, nice ass, man. I just had to.
To make me land on it several times and
I mean,
bruise my bone.
of course. Of course.
Yes.
And there's a chuckling behind y'all. That was the best I've ever seen. Can you do it again?
No. Let's not say we did. Or didn't.
You got 20 gold?
Hmm?
You got 20 gold?
Somewhere. I think somebody
Hey.
has it.
Someone has it. That's another question. Who exactly is carrying your fortune?
I have no idea.
Which one of
Do I
us
have a
has his
fortune?
money?
Alright. Everybody see the ping in the bottom right?
Oh,
No.
right.
Or the bottom, I should say. Not bottom right necessarily. But
Yes,
Can you
that's
ping it one more time?
right here.
Okay.
Bottom middle, give or take.
Yeah.
So from my understanding, I think this was already spent all his money, is what I'm hearing.
Alright.
Yeah. Or,
And-
I don't know where I left it.
And y'all can't see shit, can you?
Oh, no, we see.
We can see one. I have 120.
Yeah, you see the whole
No,
ring.
I have 123 gold.
I
Okay.
can see the entire thing. When I put my character out, I have everything on top.
Good.
I think we took
There's
care of that
shadows.
last time because we were having issues with the shadow
Yeah.
thing, that organ, right?
Alright. As you walk in, after you stand yourself up and walk in, you notice this moss is growing all over the rocks and all over the ground. Across, well, let's double check. Y'all might not see it just yet.
Do you want passes?
Oh, yeah, y'all
19.
should be able to see him.
19 and 14 for investigation.
Oops.
That would be a 17 for perception.
I will give you an active, though.
I'm not
You-
looking that way. I'm looking at these other rocks.
It's very plain to see that. That is a rock, Thistle, and there's several of them down here.
Yes.
And that one is not special. I'm sorry. If you
Oh,
thought,
but it's pretty.
I-
So it is special.
I mean, no, it's just a fucking rock. It's not a gem rock. It's just a rather regular stone.
You have no vision.
I see 120 feet in the dark. I have plenty of vision.
That's not what I meant.
Did y'all get a pop up of anything?
No.
No.
Or did
Why?
we did not. I do see the figure up there, but I don't see no pop-ups.
Yeah,
Copy
there's
image.
that guy,
Alright.
but nothing else.
All right.
You talk about the Harbinger of the Hollow Tide?
That was the last guy we bought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Uploading. All right. Yeah. Show everyone.
He's another interesting looking chap as well. There we go. It is the Moss Man.
You see that over there, and he seems to have like chains kind of dragging that have moss growing all over it.
Yeah, as soon as we entered the room and noticed that there's like moss everywhere, I'm like green flaming blading any moss near me.
Okay.
Oh, you need it. Do you need to get rid of that moss?
Well, the best way to get rid of forget-me-not moss, of course, is to burn it, I believe. So
Oh, okay. Create bonfire. Create bonfire. Create bonfire.
Okay. As you guys step forward, I will need y'all to give me
Turn
a
and run away, right?
wisdom saving throw.
oh joy,
And as we walk in, wisdom saves.
that'll be a
Mhm.
16 for my wisdom save.
I have something. Can I give Sir Thistlerod a GUI reward? Because I already have this on something. I want to give you this GUI reward because I don't need it.
Okay.
It's part of my character. Just take the card.
Okay.
You don't have cards, so I figured you could take that card.
Okay.
It's pretty useless for me.
Okay.
And
No,
wisdom
that's perfect.
save. It's
Thank
against
you.
being frightened.
No.
Oh, it's not being frightened. Wisdom save.
Yeah. What is my DC?
Your DC is 13.
Okay. I will spend a GUI reward then to get a +2 to that roll.
Fine.
There you go.
Can I give him half of what I?
Well,
I actually have a decent modifier with my wisdom roll. It just
I rolled
well.
a 26.
that's all right. It's as soon as you come in the room, you get the small hint done. Why did I come in here? Oh, that's right. That's what we're doing.
I start to sneeze. That's what the +2 was. I start to sneeze.
Okay.
I do that reverse sneezing that dogs do.
And as of right now, what? Why do I keep closing down this damn sheet? Because it's in my damn way. All right.
You don't say.
Okay. Yeah, he's. You hear faint sounds of voices, but you can't quite make out what it is, but he seems to be paying no attention to you right now.
Hello, I say in Daedric.
You've come to free me?
I believe it
It was
depends
I
on
think they
who.
have.
I believe it depends
Yeah.
on who me is. To be honest with you,
Oh, and also what we get for it.
I think that is the key item right there. What is it for us? What benefit do we have by freeing you?
The benefit doesn't really have to be much, as long as there's no downside.
I mean, will you kill all of our enemies for us? Will you grant us great riches?
Minor boons, no negatives.
Will you heal my
Will you
ass?
get the elf laid?
I don't need that kind of help.
No,
Which is
sorry,
fine.
I was
you're-
actually thinking of
I
Garrett.
mean, Goldenwood just
I
told
was
you I have a
thinking of Garrett.
perfect ass. It's just I fell on it.
That was an excuse. Slap.
Fear not. free me, and your enemies will be lying dead next to you.
Who are you?
the phrase there, the phrasing's a little off there. Lying next to us. Would that entail we be lying there as well?
All of humanity will be.
Oh,
Well,
good. Humanity? That's perfect.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not human.
Not
I'm
an
an
issue.
elf. Yeah. So.
Yep, no issue.
Yeah, none of us are actually human here. I mean, read the room, friend. Read the room.
He will start approaching, unless.
I mean, here's the thing. If you want to fuck this town up all you want, we can just let you go. You let us go. We leave. You can have the town. We don't give a shit.
Not the town that I want to erase. It's this entire realm.
All right, that's fine. We let you go. You let us go. We get out of your way. We keep on our way. You'll work on your shit. We work on our shit. You have a great time. You do you. We do us.
Your negotiation skills are a tad lacking, I believe. But I mean, I followed it somewhat, but
here's the thing. We don't get in your way. You don't get in our way. We have a great time.
Well, actually, I was just
I
kind
smell
of
the
wondering.
stench of Celius.
Who?
How do you pronounce that damn name? Celius. So
Are you talking? That's a vegetable.
no, I mean the gentleman in front of you looks more like a vegetable than that word sounded.
Yeah.
He looks like you could roll him up and smoke him and forget your.
Thissus.
Sithis? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, and?
I haven't had that. I'm clean.
I wasn't talking to you. Your little friend over here reeks of Sissus.
Well, it's kind of hard to believe. I mean, he does bathe, granted sometimes in blood, but still he bathes.
Oh, okay. So, what are your feelings of Azura?
I don't think it's positive because he's just being a jackass one way or another at this point. But
Oh, okay. I was
It's
just
like-
wondering if you're okay with Azura.
I'm literally saying I may not be with him. It's just like you do you, me do me. We fuck off. He does his own shit, or we can just not help him at all.
Azura.
The Moon Shadow.
Yes.
Oh shit! You're part of the Moon Shadow too.
Oh no, she's my grandmother, grandfather. It's kind of confusing because they don't really have a gender.
She was nice to me when I was born.
Hmm.
Yeah. She was just like, I like you when I was born. Now I can.
Ah, well, hey, Oh,
The
that's
end.
how you got your curly locks.
Exactly.
Okay. I am completely ignoring this guy in front of him.
Basically, it's just like, oh, conversations this way now.
Oh, don't worry, they do this all the time. This is quite common. So, what I'm understanding is if we were to free you, you would wipe out any living creature on the planet, or this realm, as it were. Correct?
Yes.
See, the
well,
problem with...
Anything the Unchained created.
Okay, wait. Why?
They banished me.
Okay. So they banished you. Okay, well, first of all, why did they banish
And for how long?
I am the one that. What crap? I had the speech already, and you all start rambling off.
From the looks of these books, it's been for ages, so I mean... We could
They
send
wanted
you...
me to be forgotten like I made so many others.
Yeah, see, the problem with that is you're letting them live rent-free in your mind. You just need to just let it roll off your back and continue living your life how you wish, and just tell anybody else, no matter what they care.
why don't you just quietly make your way to the city, worm your way up through the city, and then destroy the capital?
I mean, they got lost because they came down to you into the depths, right?
I took what was mine.
The ones who came down to the depths.
All that's ill. All that's lost in oblivion. For I am Obliviex.
Oh no, I understand that, but see, this is what I'm trying to say. And you know, as my colleague over here said, you're letting them live rent free in your, you know, all these people. And I'm going to use a minor illusion to create a couch as I go over there. I think we just need to really sit down and go through some of the issues that you're facing.
Okay, so you come over towards me?
I'm moving over toward, not next to you. I think we just should start at the beginning.
Tell us about your mother.
Okay, so
Did she coddle you as a child? Did she breastfeed you? I mean, you know, things like that are important for a nurturing growth.
So I'm going to getting over to here.
I mean, you can do
where?
this as you pass
Oh,
by.
just
me.
right
I pat
there?
you on the back and give you a guidance as you pass
Okay. Thank you.
on your way. It's like, yeah. Go home. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain this evil creature is probably a tad bit perturbed with the conversation.
I mean,
Oh, yes. I'm sure it is.
we're trying to help him out. And he's just like, we want to kill you all. We could help you kill them all in a better way.
Yeah.
Why kill them all in a worse way when we could kill them all in a better way?
Or you can
I mean,
just
you're-
let.
you are
Better
right
way
to-
is to forever be forgotten.
Well, you're not forgotten. We know
Well,
who
I mean,
you are.
that's just too easy. If they're forgotten, then they've gotten away with it because nobody remembers it.
Well, there'd be no one left to remember.
And if you kill
Yeah.
us, no one's going to remember who you are, and then you're
Yes.
just going to kill other people.
And then you'll
like
be-
this random thing's
Yeah,
killing
and
us.
you'll
We
just
don't know
be
who it is.
Alone again with no one knowing who you are. I mean, you're pretty much talking about.
I mean, wouldn't you like to be feared and loved?
Being love's a little overrated, but I understand. But anyway, if you were to kill everybody, you'd be by yourself again and forgotten, and that's no different than where you are now. So, just on a grander scale. So, it doesn't seem advantageous for you to just wipe everyone out. What you should do is just make them suffer. And live with it.
Well,
and remember
once
it.
Once I rid everyone, I can return to my realm.
I mean, you can go to your room at any point in time you wish to, and just make them suffer along the way. Make them forget about you, and then there's... I mean, like I said, they've won, just in a roundabout way.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to be forgotten, it sounds like.
Do you just wish to be banished? To be going back to your own realm?
He's moving awfully close to you there, Thistlerod. You might want to pay attention to that.
Oh, yeah, I know. Hi.
I mean, you're talking about your own realm. You just want to go back home? Is that it?
Just go home. To hell with him. Yes? No?
Actually,
Did you
since I'm flying, I'm going to come up here. If there's no green up here, I'll just land.
Did you lose your key? Does someone have it around their neck? I mean, go home.
I mean, it
What's-
sounds like you're really upset about being forgotten. Yet, it sounds like if you go home, you're just going to sit in there and brood. Oh, okay.
And if everyone's dead, you'll be forgotten as well. So, anyway.
We could spread the word while you're at your
I
home
still-
of who
I
you
also
are,
still
though.
Yeah.
Of
I mean-
fear oblivions. Fear oblivions.
Yeah. I mean, do you
Is it
really want
Oblivions
to
or
be forgotten?
Obliviex? I mean, is it like the X-Oblivion or something?
Oblivix.
Oblivix. Okay, I'm just making
But-
sure of the pronunciation. My bad.
But do you really want to be forgotten? Because it sounds like you're upset about being forgotten. Oh.
Oh no, I was just clicking on his name so you could see it.
Sure you were. Just in case you weren't just clicking names.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't mean to hit that. Where's my pen? Oh, okay, there it is.
I didn't mean to hit that here. Let me just go and bring it up.
Just in case. So let me clear all these out, and then you can re-roll and
Well,
Okay.
I mean...
then then put it in there. But I will give y'all 2 chances to make a persuasion.
What a very lasting impression? Yes, it's not going to work.
What did you need us to roll?
I guided you, so persuasion.
Oh.
No, Marcus. What did you want us to roll?
Persuasion.
Oh,
I'll
my
give you-
persuasion.
Yeah. 2 chances for persuasion. And what was his
Okay.
initial one?
So that would be
16?
a 21. I'll just go on and spend the guidance on that one.
Yes, I'm not very
So
persuasive,
24.
so maybe I should just butt out of the rest of this conversation and let you handle the... Well, shit.
Well, no, you said 2 chances, so I made the first one.
All right. You'll need to make the second one with disadvantage.
Oh,
Because you rolled a natural 1.
well, or
Oh, no. Never
we
mind.
don't have it's. Yeah, I mean, I made the first one.
Yeah, okay. I just saw that. Hey, no, it's person.
I thought you wanted us to make 2. I didn't realize it
Yes.
was 2 chances. So I made the
Right.
first one. It's 24 in the first one.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You had him going, and then as you continue on, you started to lose him.
Okay, well, do we have inspiration?
It's not good to start chasing your tail mid-conversation. I'm just figured I'd put that out there.
Yeah.
It throws off everything.
I
Okay.
don't have
Well,
advantage on a save.
What I'm going to do is buy an inspiration and
Okay.
re-roll that.
Yes, because I can't buy them for you. I am sorry. That would be cheating on my part since all my points are infinite as it is.
And let's see. I probably need to get it up a little bit, so I will move this up to an 18 by buying 2 more +1 or +2s. Do, 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 do. And one more. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the only problem is he's not rolled any insight checks yet against it that we know of, so
Yeah, but
you
I
may
mean,
have failed the first one.
a 24, and 18.
18.
Okay. As right now, you don't see him advancing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Everyone's in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I mean-
Devrick, what would you like to do?
What's his current demeanor?
He's kind of swaying there, looking at Thistlerod, but his aggressive action isn't as fierce as it was before.
All right, so
Like when he was first approaching y'all, he was all about, starting to whoop your ass and all that. Now he's in thought.
all right, so I'm going to actually this round hold my action. If he becomes hostile before the end of the round, then I will bring out the longsword and attack. But that's my action I'm going to hold.
Okay.
Because, I mean, no, don't let me fuck up what Thistlerod's doing. Of course, he's doing a fine job of that himself, but don't let me be the one that does it.
So, So, Dragon, what is it? Your name?
I am, as of today, I am Sir Thistlerod Bandersnatch, Captain of the Order of the Golden Apple Blossom.
Interesting. A fae such as yourself. Well, y'all seemed a bit fayish, aren't y'all?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I think that's the pot calling Dakota black.
I just want to know, is it your goal to be completely forgotten?
Well, my entire realm is the void.
Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you have to be forgotten.
I mean, we all come from somewhere. It doesn't mean we have to reflect where we came from. We grow beyond that.
Yeah.
Well, there I go. I'm speaking out of turn again. I do apologize. This all right? This is
Oh no problem.
this is your
It's
cat. I'm
it's-
just trying not to kick it.
Yeah. I just wonder why you want to be forgotten. I mean, you don't have to be. I mean, you can send all the people to the void that you want to.
I just, for this realm, the unchained that banished me, I want them to suffer. I want
You
them
see,
to lose everything
That I
and
can
all their
understand.
creation.
That I can understand.
We all sympathizing with the bad guy.
But I mean, okay,
That's
you
still a
get
sore
rid of
topic.
all their creations. I mean, that doesn't, mean their suffering is going to go on forever. It just, they'll just get pissed and come back and, try to banish you again or imprison you again.
Yes, but their
I mean-
power is with their people. Like
Right. So
little one
what
there.
you do, you keep causing the suffering of those people.
So, are you saying it's the power of the babe?
Power of the babe?
Yes, the babe.
Goldilocks over here.
Oh,
No.
well,
Never mind.
this is
Okay.
it's one of
So
the Unchained.
So you're saying that the other Daedric princes are the ones who bound you?
Yes, they conspired to banish me.
Well, let's go kick their
Oh,
asses.
okay.
It's easy,
Yeah.
easy peasy. We'll just do that. We'll kick the ass of anyone who decided to put you in chains. Or banish you, or whatever.
Or we could just come up, sit down, have a pie, and come up with a much better plan than just like ending everything.
Yeah, I haven't
Something
heard
that
anything
would-
wrong.
Something
Right.
that would fulfill you.
Okay.
What are your deepest
Something that would
desires? Beyond, of
you-
course, everyone dies.
That feeling of just satisfaction.
All about that.
Now, you do understand one of my classes is agitator.
Uh, okay. He is kind of. He seems to have warmed up to your talks and speaks. So we'll go to Orwell. At this time, you do notice that the moss that's on the ground has kind of retracted back into the stone. You don't get this sense of dread anymore. That you're missing something inside you. So, who was next? Rowell.
Yeah, I mean, You know obviously who I'm with, but I'm not gonna stop. You know, I think they change you. Some old people change you with their weird old thinking ways. So, and I'm just walking while I'm doing this, you know, meandering, and I'm gonna come over here, step. How high in the air are you?
I'm sitting on top of that stone.
How high is the stone?
That stone there's probably about 6 feet.
I'm gonna reach up and stretch while I'm talking and tap,
Another
give you
guidance.
guidance, and then come on back and just like nonchalantly just talking to him. Yeah, no. I mean, the old folks were crazy, you know. We're just here letting, deciding whatever is going to happen is going to happen. If you want to return to the void, you can return to the void. It's up to you.
I will not return till I've destroyed what they've created.
Yes, but take your time. Make them suffer before you end them. I mean, that's what I would do. Yes, we are the good party.
Yeah, I just go over, give
Okay,
guidance,
now,
like stretch in it.
Okay, what specifically of their creations do you want to destroy?
Everything they've brought. Humanity,
Overrated.
creatures,
Yeah.
mankind.
Okay, see, again, as I was saying, you're kind of thinking
Media.
too low key. I mean, going for total apocalyptic destruction, okay, it sounds good, but
And sometimes
really,
it looks good
in
on
the
paper,
end-
but
yeah, but in the end, is it going to satisfy you? I mean, you have a lust for vengeance that I really appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what I'm saying is, instead of coming out and just being, the big bad, oh, I'm going to destroy everyone, apocalypse, why not work in the shadows? Why not cause them to destroy each other? I mean, why not, work on pitting groups of humans against each other, getting them to war, to forget their better natures, to succumb to that despair and oblivion of the void, not because you're going to go up there and whack them, but because they choose it.
There's already a group that's already trying war against each other. There's this new prince in town that's trying to destroy everything on this. He just took over. He's trying to war against the entire area, seems like.
I forgot to send that.
Okay, is there a save for that?
No, it's just basically it's me talking.
Oh, okay.
I'm inspiring spite in him.
Okay.
Just so y'all know, I'm using one of my class abilities called Vicious, and I can use Vicious points to inspire disadvantage on other people by just talking to them, smack talking them.
What's everyone's passive?
Passive perception?
Mm-hmm.
19.
15 on mine.
15.
Okay. As this conversation's going on, you do hear footsteps coming up behind you.
Oh, hey.
Who's that?
Isn't that the guy we were helping?
Oh, that's the one that's supposed to be. That's our escort mission. Yes.
Yeah. You see that kid.
Yeah. So, I'm going to try to motion one of you. Get him out.
Well, as you're doing that, talking to Obliviex, you do see his demeanor change in that void that you've uh, were relieved from for being in this room has came back.
Okay.
So, young man, you've come and fucked it all up. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to fight.
So you align yourself with him?
Who?
Oh no, I mean
He's just a paying customer.
he's a paying customer.
Do you know each
Oh.
other?
Is he? Well, brother, what mischievous things are you up to?
Well, this has
Zagarin?
just gotten a little more interesting.
Ooh, that's neat.
Oh, do tell the man. Or, I mean, I'm sure he's referring to you, a young man.
Hold on.
I mean, did you, like, I don't know, stick some of that fungus in your ears and can't hear anything? I mean, the man's talking to you. It's only polite to respond.
I am putting him in the order. Give me a second.
Very well. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what us DMs call, you're not getting into the fight fast enough, so we're going to push you a little.
No.
Yes. We all do it. Just little different ways.
No, things were going well, but you've already aligned yourself with one Dietrich Prince, unknowingly.
Honestly, he told me he was somebody else. I didn't realize that's what he was. He didn't tell me they were married before.
Oh. Okay, so that's only a 13. Well, that sucks.
Pardon me. Sorry.
As Zagra comes forward, he looks at y'all. Why haven't you disposed of this fiend?
Well, we was having a delightful conversation before you arrived. I mean, just haven't gotten to the whole dispatching things yet because we weren't paid to do that. I mean, he seemed like nice enough fellow, just a tad bit persecuted for his, what is the word I'm looking for, Thistlerod? Because I am at a loss here. I mean,
Well, I'm just going to ask, why is it you wanted him in prison? Obviously, seeing no problem with him actually being a Daedric Prince.
He ruins everything he touches. I mean, you have to be there for the family reunions. Half the time, people forget why they were even there.
Yes, but
we call
I mean,
that drinking too much alcohol. That's what happens at all reunions all the time. You drink too much Fey wine, and next thing you know, you're waking up with your cousin, and you have no idea how you got there.
Well,
you're speaking from experience. Okay.
Well, I am several
Servants
hundred
of
years old, so you never
mine.
know who your cousin is until you wake up next to them.
I tell you, as servants of mine, please dispatch this worthless brother.
I mean, we're not servants of yours. We're hired to escort you, not...
You wear my armor, do you not?
I mean, I wear the other's armor.
Well, no. Let me just ask this. Haven't you ever thought about working together?
So, you want this chap dead, is that what I'm understanding?
If you don't do it after I dispatch you, then I'll dispatch him.
You're not helping your argument at all. I mean, it's this yes or no. Do you want this man dead?
Right. What do I know of this Daedric Prince?
This is Zagrin of Chronophage.
Chronophage?
Yeah.
It's time related?
Yes.
He's the Daedric of Time. What time is it, Zay?
He's the Lord of the Lost Hour, the Stillborn Moment, Architect of Stagnation. He is not worshipped as much as feared or bargained with. He appears as a tall, robed figure cloaked, shimmering fragments of broken timelines. His face is hidden behind a porcelain mask when he's not in his human form. Uh, the all things decay. Time is not a river; it's a spiral. The future is not written; it's eaten. Um, Cults are secretive, highly ritualized. They see the world as a series of decaying loops and seeks to unravel or correct threads of time to fulfill Zagran's will. So temporal monks, histomancers, and delay assassins are those who tend to follow them. Um, think of, you remember Supernatural?
Yeah.
Is this Crowley?
No, think of more like uh oh, who played the trickster? Gabriel. When Gabriel pretended to be a trickster and had Sam in that loop
With
all
Dean?
day.
Yeah, with Dean.
Yeah.
I
So
even heard a fan theory that when the show ended, they should have had him show up and as if the day was starting all over again.
but you know that his motivation is he's trying to fix whatever calamity occurred in the past, rewrite basically history and change this world on what it was supposed to be.
Okay.
I mean,
So, is he part of the calamity?
Uh, he's the one that's trying to fix. He's
No.
more.
I'm
Oh
oblivious.
no.
Okay. Now, wait. Let me just say this. Okay. You're trying to repair some type of calamity that occurred, right?
Correct.
Okay. Couldn't somebody who erases memories help you?
He erases more than just memories.
Okay, but still, couldn't somebody who erases things help you in doing that?
He seeks nothing but the void. That
Well,
for nothing to ever exist.
okay, but that's what we were getting to. That was the heart of the issue that we were getting to. Why he seeks that.
Because
you walked
over
in.
millennia ago, we've had our followers lock him away, so he couldn't access his powers from the void, or destroy this world even more than what it's been.
I'm gonna be honest
Okay.
with you. If you just would have told us ahead of time that we got in here, you'd want us to kill whoever was in here,
Okay.
we would have probably handled that without all this conversation. I'm just
Right.
saying.
Well, I didn't think y'all were coming up here. I would probably stopped you before that.
No, I thought we informed you
You
that we
know,
were coming.
I've discovered something about them. You just don't stop them. It's not that simple.
I mean, you expect one thing and then realize that you can't expect anything from us anyway. Apparently, we don't tend to follow the social norms.
No.
Anyway, you wanting this man dead? Is that the understanding I'm getting here? Yes or no?
But of course,
All right.
Okay.
What kind of pay are we thinking?
you're my servants. Why shall I pay?
I mean,
what
rewards
happens-
and whatever.
What happens to his realm when this is over?
Nothing.
I mean, it's already nothing.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
I was just thinking some throw pillows.
Maybe a nice divan,
Okay.
a little lighting.
Well, I'm sorry we couldn't complete our therapy. Because I think you have some really unresolved issues.
It seems to be a
about
little
why you
family
want to destroy
issue here.
everything.
And I tend to like to stay out of family squabbles personally. It's just me, but things maybe brothers should probably work things out.
Yeah. So, um,
Shall we close the door on our way out and just leave you two to it?
no, I think we're supposed to do something.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just.
Well, out of character, you got three options. Join up with Oblivix and kill Zagreus. Join up with Zagreus, kill Oblivix, and maintain servitude with Zagreus in his mind. Or just walk the hell out.
I'm kind of liking option 3 because, as I said, I don't want to get involved in the middle of a family squabble. I didn't agree to follow any, be a servant, if you will, to any Daedrix individuals. But yeah, this seems more like a family issue. Thisrod, you can play family counselor, and I will, turn as if I'm walking out the door. Do like a dismissive hand in the air.
Okay.
Now, we could just sit down and talk about this like some really rational beings.
Daedric princes, there's nothing rational
Because
about them.
I'm sure that there's some common ground between you two.
Well, like I said at the beginning, tell me about your mother.
Yes.
Give
But
me a
I-
persuasion.
Okay.
I ain't giving it to you. Only way I'm gonna get anything worth a damn is
Fucking
a
bar.
natural 20.
15.
You
Actually,
still have the D4. The guy.
yes, I do. So that's a 19, and just well, I've already gotten Oblivix to kind of listen to me, so I'll use another vicious point and give our benefactor disadvantage. I'm sure we can work something out.
Okay.
This is going swimmingly.
I mean, think of what you two could accomplish if you actually teamed up.
Yeah. Well, hold that thought. Dan, as you start to walk away, you feel like you're having your slow motion scene.
I'm just waiting for the explosion to go off behind me as I'm walking.
Yeah, you're doing this. For some odd reason, you seem to be glitching as you're trying to walk or move. So you only get half your speed.
Yeah. I figured something like that.
Zagran seems a bit cold towards you, Thistlerod.
Mm-hmm.
As if, who are you to speak to your master like that?
Mm-hmm.
As he glares over to Devrick, I did not dismiss you.
No, I was the one being dismissive. My apologies. I mean, you obviously have some deep-seated issues you have to discuss with your brother here, and we're just in the way. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I am fighting very hard not to use my sword on anybody at the moment. I mean, it's very difficult, and I am trying. This whole persona of trying to better myself. If somebody told me I needed to. Which I figured, even though I killed them, I still should listen to them.
Yeah. As Oblivix comes forward, there's kind of an explosion right here, but not really. It's sort of powers striking at each other and kind of
Yeah, it's
combining, fizzling out.
Yeah, that whole Energy bouncing off each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Vingrith looks towards his brother, what are you three doing?
I mean,
I'm going to move away from them.
Okay.
I will give them some. You said half movement. I'm just going to go like right about here.
Okay.
And since I'm not limited that way, I'm going to jump over to another. So I can fly up to 60. I'm just moving over here.
Are we still in the
Yep.
same round?
Yeah, this combat hasn't started, so combat rounds really haven't occurred. Because Bliviax was, listening, and then this guy came in.
He's being kind of an asshole, so I'm going to get on my tiptoes. I'm going to whisper in his ear, and I'm going to use Lover's Kiss on the asshole, Mr. Chrono,
Okay.
as I whisper in his ear, and give him Lover's Kiss as I touch him.
Oh,
I'm
how
going to
sweet.
paralyze him. DC. It's going to be my normal DC. It's a willpower, a wisdom save.
So, option number 2 it is.
How high is it? I'm just like, oh, come on now.
Don't
you
be
really
like
going
that.
to cause
Mwah.
trouble here. All you see is me get on my tiptoes, grab his shoulders, and whisper in his ear and be an obnoxious asshole.
Oh, wait. I was given disadvantage on that.
Yeah.
So,
It's a
That-
DC 17.
okay. So that actually sticks. Hold on, though. Hold on. Does this give me...
So this is the like
This is an
earth
avatar
sign
of-
ability.
Can I like
Type of
can I
thing.
just cast polymorph on him and turn him into a black sheep?
This is like me thinking I'm fucking with him with the birth sign ability versus casting a spell on him.
Okay. Well,
So I don't know if he would know I'm fucking with him with a spell versus a birth sign ability.
yeah. Well, he failed, and although I have legendary actions, I don't have legendary resistance. I should have changed that. Anyways,
It's the slightest nibble on the ear is all you see.
alright, and what does this do?
It paralyzes him until
It turns him beet red.
it paralyzes him for a turn at least.
Alright, he's paralyzed.
It's one of those he's trying to figure out what the fuck just happened. Did he nibble my ear? Really?
I can't use it again, but they make a. Where's it sound? Oh, yeah, they're paralyzed, but
Alright. So while you were doing that, Thistlerod moved over to there.
I'm
Oh.
still saying we can work this out.
they're paralyzed for a minute, so they can
Okay.
keep doing that. Paralyzed ends if they take damage.
Okay.
So, yeah, they're paralyzed for a minute. I guess I flustered them that bad.
Alright.
Or
So,
they take
Deverick,
damage.
what are you doing?
Well, that's a good question. Seeing that Golden Boy is like licking the dude's ear.
I mean, he came in and started being an asshole, so it's just like, fuck this guy then.
Like, I still feel this is more of a family thing, but I really would like to stick my sword in something. Getting that urge. I keep fighting the urge,
Phrasing.
but... Huh?
Phrasing.
Yes. I realized it after I said it. Well...
You can still walk away.
Yeah, but I'm kind of slow mode.
That was just for that one turn.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna do like I did last time. I'm gonna hold an attack action to whoever I guess becomes more hostile between now and then. If they're hostile towards any of my friends, I'm sorry, party members. Friends is such a strange term to use.
Yes.
So yeah, I will attack whoever does something to cause harm to any of my companions.
All right. Oblivix kind of turns back over to Sir Cicero. Well, since you're the only one that seems to have any kind of decorum, tell me, how can I work with this obnoxious brother of mine?
I mean, Thor and Loki did it all the time, but anyway.
Okay. Look, I think your brother is starting to understand that his ultimate goal of destroying everything leaves him in the place that he hates the most, which is being forgotten and alone. I mean, it's like most of us. We live in this weird paradox. I'm sure you can feel that and relate it to, since you're trying to fix something that's out
This
of
is
time.
Oblivix that's talking to
The
you.
one who's been
not-
chained up.
Oh.
The
That's
other one-
Oblivion talking.
The other
Okay.
one's still trying to figure out what the hell
Oblivion,
happened to his ear.
First of all, I think you understand what I'm saying, that, in the end, what you're wanting to do is going to give you the thing that you don't want, which is to be alone and forgotten. So, he's trying to fix some type of catastrophe. And the thing is, you are a great resource for helping to get rid of things that may have caused that catastrophe. And now I don't know what that catastrophe is. I'm not sure if somebody's creme brulee broke down or if somebody pissed in somebody's cornflakes. Not sure what happened. Maybe it was an inheritance issue. I hear that beings get really iffy about inheritance. But it could be a golden boy issue. That he was the golden child. Don't know. What I'm just saying is, you don't want to be forgotten. You don't want to be left alone.
But
It's,
I do. That's why I chose the void.
but
So I can have peace.
you haven't. But you've been pissed off ever since you got bound here, even though you are alone.
Yes,
You
because
said that-
I can't leave this place.
And you
So
also
that
said that
seal is
people had,
broken.
and also you said that people had forgotten.
No, I cause people to forget.
Yes, but you've also been forgotten by men, and you don't seem to enjoy that either. I mean, let me just ask you this: do you want to be completely and utterly alone?
I just want them to feel the pain and suffering I felt while I was bound to this hellhole.
Now, I understand that, but you still haven't answered my question. Do you want to be completely and utterly alone?
Give me a D100 roll.
Okay. Oh, actually, let me just do it from here, because I keep missing what that is.
I mean, we're dealing with crazy on both sides here, so.
Dang it. 97.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see his demeanor kind of give more of a sorrow look. There was one that I wish to spend time with. But she was
How did it?
destroyed in this calamity that he speaks of.
Finn, let me ask you this. If you worked with him and helped to resolve this calamity, could it bring this person back?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Is it worth the risk?
If he allows us to go beyond to my realm afterwards.
Okay. What, could you just not maybe destroy everything then? I mean, I can work with you to get some good vengeance going.
Can I at least destroy the city of Darkwell?
Oh, please, please, build with assholes.
Very well.
And I'm talking the big gaping knife assholes that are dirty.
I mean, it sounds to me like he just wants his girl and go home. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
see anything
So-
wrong with that.
I'll go over to our Daedric Prince. I'll fly back over
Okay.
and go, okay.
Well, before you do that, it's Golden Boy.
okay.
Just massaging his shoulders. It's like, it's fine. Don't worry.
Not
Just
creepy.
relax.
Not creepy at all.
Yeah, no, he's just, that's it. Just massaging. And
I mean, your
got him
definition of creepy and mine
paralyzed
are
and-
they're two different things, Thistlerod. I'm just going to throw that out there. Because that is creepy as hell.
So you're just massaging this prince's shoulders.
Everything's fine.
Ooh, are you knotted up right here? Here, let me put a little elbow into that.
Okay. Now, Thistlerod, go ahead with your speech. Now,
Okay.
Unfortunately, he can't respond because he's
I know.
paralyzed.
Okay, so hopefully you
He-
heard what
he's
your brother
trying
said.
to dwell on his internal feelings of what's going on here.
Now, I understand you have a history. I mean, I'm not sure what family does. Okay? But you've heard it. You know, you heard what he really wants. He just wants to go and be left alone and, with the person he wants to be with. He could help you in resolving this whole calamity issue. Okay? Now, I'm not sure if you can even blink, but blink once if you are hearing what I'm saying and accepting a little bit of what I've been saying.
Just one moan for yes, two moans for no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Give me a persuasion.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go on and buy an inspiration for myself.
Jesus,
Okay.
Golden
Does he
Rod.
still have his disadvantage, or is that the one-time thing?
No, I can do it again. I have 3 more points. So
Well, I
will
was just
give-
asking if it was.
Oh no, I'll have to give him another point of it. So I will give him another point of disadvantage, and giving myself advantage.
I mean, you're climbing
doesn't
like a
fucking
spider
matter.
monkey there, Golden Boy.
Okay.
I rolled a 5 and a 6, so.
Okay. Okay. And that is my persuasion.
You see his left eye kind of twitch once.
Okay.
But doesn't do a full blink because he's paralyzed.
Paralyzed. Okay. So, once Goldilocks has massaged those knots out of your shoulder, and trust me, I hear he's really good at this. Maybe we can sit down and talk.
You do
And
see his
I'll-
eyes starting to get a little red and dried out.
I will create a cream pie so we can sit and have some fun. It's a pie as we talk.
The first thought it was is just,
I thought you were about to throw it in his
Oh,
face
he's
to moisten his
paralyzed.
eyes up. Like, oh yeah, that's gonna go over real fucking well.
I'm just thinking you got Golden Boy massaging his back there, and you're talking about doing a cream pie, and my mind just went somewhere else.
I mean,
He wants to
apparently,
stick his sword
half the damn
somewhere.
party is that way right now because Curtis's comment about when I said I just want to find something to stick my sword in.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I will use prestidigitation to maybe moisturize his eyes.
Okay. So you got your pie. Devrick, okay.
Devers, you know what? I have no clue what's going on here. But I will step to the side, keep my sword handy, and expect all hell to break loose in just a moment. So, yes. I mean, I am not persuasive, and I am not rubbing anyone's shoulders, or licking their ear, or acting like a spider monkey on their back as Golden Boys do. I mean, Jesus. I feel like going to rent a room for them, but there's no one nearby. So yeah, screw it. I'll just sit here, sword out, and be ready to dodge any incoming attacks that come. Because Lord knows that may end up being what happens.
Okay. On Bliverick's turn, you feel the ground kind of shake a little bit as stone rises in between two princes, and a table is formed with chairs around it.
And I'll put pie between them.
Mm-hmm. And Blivix will take a seat. Does Dagrith get another roll, or he's
At the end of
We
the minute,
can we can wait.
just-
okay? I'll let you give me 2 more persuasions at advantage.
Okay.
I'll give you guidance.
Okay. And so 25.
Okay. And I assume he still has disadvantage.
Yes, he will.
Deverick, by this point, has probably made it to the door, even with his speed, kind of what it was earlier. Granted, you said it was no longer. And he will guard the door, because before too long, we all going to have some company, and I'd hate for them to ruin this nice family moment.
I'd hate for them to be blasted by 2 Daedric princes who are pissed off.
The only problem with that is we'd be caught in the middle, and I don't want that either.
Exactly.
Okay. So we'll speed it up after the minute. Stagger will sit down. He'll kind of run his finger across the cream pie and look at you. Not bad. So what is it that you propose, Sir Thistlerod?
Well, okay. I don't know what the plan is, and I don't yet know what kind of help you need to deal with it. But I'm sure your brother here can help you. Because let's face it, I'm pretty sure that your plan is going to involve getting rid of certain obstacles. And who better than the Master of the Void to get rid of obstacles?
Well, that is why I enslaved you guys into my service.
Well, yes, and there are going to be things that we can easily help you with. But I'm sure that there are going to be some things that your brother can definitely help with.
Very
I mean,
well.
let's say we need to get rid of an entire population, like the town of, this Darkwell place. I mean, wiping it off the face of the map would, I think, do a service to everyone.
Very much so.
Especially that priestess that pissed Holy Locks off.
Somewhere down this line, I have forgotten the whole reason why we came here.
I thought we were drinking from a well.
Well, I know we were doing an escort mission, and we've escorted. So, can we? Do we need to stick around? Well, never mind. You're playing, marriage counsel. I mean, family counselor. So
Yes.
I'll sit here by the door with my sword out and try to stay as quiet as possible, which is
Yeah.
hard, very hard to do. Anyway,
I'm
carry on.
pretty sure that you don't need to tell us everything about your plan. So, why don't I leave you and your brother with Pi? We'll step outside and let y'all talk.
Very well. Oblivix stands. Y'all may leave, but I would not recommend going to.
Yes. Stay in the area. Understood.
Perfectly acceptable. That's all
Well,
we're gonna
I'd
do.
stay up in this mountain for maybe a day or so, or you can continue on north. I'm sure.
We'll wait till you finish, wiping the town off the face of the earth and all, face of the planet and the realm
Would
and all
love
that
to
fun
see
stuff.
what happens, what it looks like afterwards.
Okay. Well, you do see.
Just one
Oblivix-
request is that you put a statue of Golden Boy in the middle where it used to be, and it should be fine.
come up to this well and see him swirling his hand over it as the water in the well starts to spin. As of right now, you're not sure what's going on.
We'll just rename the town Roanoke. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then they go back and start discussing. Okay.
Stepford. Okay. Yeah, we're just wait outside. Okay.
Okay. So y'all go back outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find a table and a chair, sit down, put my feet up on the table, pull out a deck of cards, and start dealing. So, was this a good idea, or did we just fuck up a lot of things?
Oh, I am
probably,
sure
yeah.
that we just completely messed up the entire world. But you know what?
Yeah.
It was a day.
I mean, there's the alternative to it all, but anyway, it's just, I guess we're going to sit here and see how it plays out.
I mean,
We
if
coulda
the
got
mountain
in the middle.
implodes, it implodes.
We could have got in the
Um,
middle of a Daedric Prince fight, but I decided
Well,
I
there's that.
didn't want to be
Do you
there.
have any twos?
Hmm?
Twos. Do you have any twos?
Oh, go fish.
Very well. No, I didn't get it.
As y'all come out of the cave and back into the campsite, from the mountaintop down, you do see in the direction of Darkwell. It is nearly pitch black for, say, a mid-afternoon, as you see a rogue wave, probably about 100 feet high, coming towards the city.
That's a shame, you know.
Wow.
Well, it was a rather dirty place, so I'm sure a good tidal wave would definitely clean it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If y'all would like to give me a perception check.
I will guide myself.
Nope. I'm good.
Alright. Rowell and Thistlerod.
Mhm.
You do happen to see inside these waves what appears to be some kind of movement. As you peer in closer, you see it looks to be the only way you could describe it as some lost souls inside this water reaching out as the crest of the wave is coming towards them. And you hear faint shouts and screams of horror going on down below.
Golden
Beverage-
Boy, it is your turn. You do know how this game
Yeah.
is played, right?
Sorry. I was looking at the tidal wave.
No, we're not playing the game that has a wave or whatever they call that. We're playing this game.
Yeah. Any twos? Wait.
No, it's
I'm
your
all
turn.
for
I've already
that,
asked for
twos.
twos. And,
Yeah. Shit.
Did you need twos as well? Maybe I should ask you first.
Yeah, no, no, I'll just draw some.
Yeah, as we're watching, Fizzlerod is composing the lamentation of Darkwell.
Okay.
I just posted it.
And
Discord.
oh, okay.
Oh, here, I'll post it over here,
What was
too.
it? Once was a dragon from Nantucket who went to the well and said, "Fuck it." Okay. I got it. So
AI is wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, they should have listened to that crazy old guy.
Yeah. Oh, shoot, I should have let him be spared. Oh well.
How are we gonna head north from here?
well, I'm certain we must finish. Wait till the two individuals finish, because we will leave. Well, he did say we must wait, so wait at least a day before we move on.
Yeah.
What was our next destination? We had a list of jobs to do. Oh, by
Yeah,
the way,
we
do you
were-
have any fives?
Oh, I put one down.
Excellent, excellent.
As you're sitting there playing cards, Obliviex and Zagrin come out. Very well, we've reached an accord. But I do need you to continue on north to shit, what was that place called?
Yeah, we're heading to that celestial mine, right?
The ruse is up. I'm
No,
sure.
it's not. We're totally heading to that celestial mine.
We don't near Rouge.
The Diedrich Tomb.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that place. Sure. We plan on heading there. I mean, when shall we
You,
leave? I mean, is it safe for us to go post haste, or is it safe to travel through the old town before we leave?
I would recommend going through the mountains, or you could wait till the tides roll back out.
I mean, we can always wait till the tide rolls out. I'm sure there's something of value left behind that we might be able to use, maybe. I mean, of course, it's all up to you guys. I don't want to assume anything here.
And I recite the lamentation of Darkwell. So.
It's kind of a catchy tune.
Oh, I might as well do that. Yes. Dude, yes, I pull out my Bendor and perform. $19.
Like I said, it's a very catchy tune. I seriously don't think you understand how this game is played, Golden Boy.
It's a shame.
I mean, you're supposed to ask if any of us have a card, and then if we do, we give it to you. If we don't, then you draw. You don't just draw and continue to hold on to the cards. It's not how this game is played.
Alright. I can't seem to X out.
Do you have any 14s?
14s.
Yeah, I got 1, 4.
I mean, actually, I do have a 14. It's right here.
Actually, you'll be going. So y'all said you wanted to go back to Darkwell after everything closed. Okay.
So, yeah,
I mean,
we're going up
sometimes the
this-
game is played where the 14 is actually a 1, but, you know, here you go.
Are we going back into the city, or are we just wait?
Well, I mean, once the tide is rolled out, I figured we can go in
Gotcha.
and garner any supplies for our travels. The townsfolk obviously aren't going to need it.
And at one point he goes, Uno!
Well, I guess that means you win.
Yeah.
I was getting bored
Alright.
of the game anyway. There's no money in it.
As y'all make your way back into town, you see the forest that you walk through completely broken, trees scattered everywhere. As you get close to the city, the taller buildings are no longer in sight. Uh, as you walk in, the stench of the sea and fish just scatters throughout the city.
Yeah, the smell of the city has improved some.
Yes.
However, as you are walking down the main street towards the well, you do see some movement in this dinghy here underneath a blanket.
Well, I suppose, every now and then a rat gets it through the traps. You there, in the dinghy, covered yourself with a blanket. Oh my. We don't see you, but we see you.
Is it old Merrick's?
Do you go check?
Yeah.
I mean, I've called out to them. I mean, the least you can do is uncover yourself. The gig is up.
As you go over there, do you pull the tarp back?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You do see old Merrick snoring away.
Hey.
Hey, hello,
Ah,
time.
ah.
You were
Oh.
right. You were right all the time.
I know. No one believed me.
Right. And they're all gone now.
Well, they won't
Where'd
believe
they
you
all
now.
go?
Well, just say they went out with
Oh.
the tide.
You missed it. This giant wave came in and washed everyone away because they didn't listen to you.
Well, hell.
But on
Yep.
the right side, there's free booze.
Oh,
Yes, I mean, the tavern's empty, the owner's gone, but I believe the booze might still be in there, so there's plenty of free booze for you.
as you look where you're pointing, you no longer see a building there.
Whatever is left in the mud.
Well, I'm sure there's a basement where they keep it stored. I mean, I was just, saying.
There might be. That's what he said. There might be.
Possibly. Anyway, search for any kind of supplies that we might be able to use, and including any novelty shops that may have survived the wash.
Okay. Give me an investigation.
Very well. If I
I will
may.
assist and guide the smartest person.
And I'll also cast Detect Magic as we're wandering through the town.
Did you say guide?
Yeah, if you want that D4.
I will add the D4 and makes it 29.
And I will wander with Detect Magic up. So
All right. How soon do you cast it?
I'll cast it, right now, and if I need to, I'll recast it.
Okay.
I
As-
believe he's trying to say is, do you want to wait until after everything's dissipated from the actual magical onslaught that just happened, or do you wish to go? behind?
Yeah. I mean, we'll wait until it has had a chance to.
Oh no, everything's gone. I was
Oh, okay. Didn't know if that's what you're
just
trying to
asking a
refer to.
question.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to be wandering. I might cast it a second time as needed.
Okay. As you cast this, walking away towards everything, you do catch a little glow coming from what was his damn
Merrick?
name? Yes. What
Okay.
does the spell? I tell you the
I
school of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I'm thinking
Since-
abjuration.
Transmutation.
illusionary.
Oh, illusion magic.
Okay.
As he walks away.
Okay. Good luck to you.
Ah, you too. Maybe I'll see you around.
I have a sneaking suspicion you will, and that I might not recognize you.
I'm sorry. Is this what? What are the two of you talking gibberish of some sort for some reason? Where are you going? The
Oh, it's a it's a
alcohol's
fae
this way.
thing.
It's a fae thing. Yes. The yeah, I try not to dwell on any of that. Anyway,
Yeah,
do I find it?
Uh,
I'll let
sorry,
Fizzband.
yes.
I'll let Fizzband go on his way. It's fine.
Okay. What was it you're looking for? Sorry, I was.
Just anything of value that might still be left behind.
Oh yeah,
Like I said,
you
oddity
fuck-
shops might have some value. Of course, there might be some gems or some other kind of coinage, something that we can use.
Anything interesting?
I don't recall if there was a magic item shop here, because I don't know if we dwelled that long into it to find one. But
We
you know,
went to the mayor's, we went to the well, we went to the tavern, and we left.
that's what I'm saying.
We met the
We really
priestess.
didn't. And maybe she had some stuff that was left behind. But yeah, just anything of value, whether it be magical, non-magical, monetary, blah blah blah.
You hear this in your head, there, Pilsrock. Yes, you do find
Okay.
several things. Any kind of perishables like food and all that's kind of stowed away, but you do find you do find a what was after your investigation found out was what's her nuts place. Um,
I don't recall that NPC.
the one that pissed off.
That was the priestess.
Yeah.
You're talking about Sister Yavain.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, she was in the main NPCs. Oh, I'm in looking through Deviants or Devitas city. Like, why can't I see her? Her dwelling. You notice that she had a false wall in her closet, and inside there you see
All her sex toys. Go ahead.
no, in cases of in a glass lock case, you see a delicate ethereal veil of silken shadowed embroidered with silver thread that glimmers with moonlight on water. You find in another box a tarnished silver chalice, its surface covered with abyssal etchings that seem to shift when not observed. And in this, it seems to be filled with some dark, brackish water.
Oh, it's just left.
See, she was evil.
It's just left of water from the tide. We'll just dump that out and fill it with something else.
And you see a shroud that seems to be covered in some kind of moss that has been folded up.
Is it the green moss?
No, it's not green. It's sort of a grayish moss.
Alright, I'll be right back, gents. I got to,
Well, it is time. Shall we take a break?
Sure.
Alright,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. So don't go far.
Sounds good.
All right, we're back.
Alrighty.
And we're dealing with some magic items we found, apparently. So,
Yes. And also, as you're walking around, uh, where the old location of the mayor's house, you find what appears to be a trap door of sorts.
Okay.
well, let's check what's behind door number 2 then, shall we?
Okay, which one's door number 2?
Well, we've already checked the hidden door for number 1, which was the priestess place. Now this is door number 2.
Oh, okay. As you open it, you get a, well,
Great. The
it's
drinking
oh,
looks like the goblet's perfect for you there, golden boy.
The goblet? Chalice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at it, seeing what was what.
Grant, the smell doesn't affect you coming out of this because the whole town smells like this now. But as you look down, you see a ladder that goes down maybe 20 feet into some water. As you climb down, it's only about ankle deep. But you look around, you do see an old storage of sorts. I need each of y'all to roll me a 1d8.
All right, 1 and a 1 and a 1 or 7. Do you want?
Then roll the one first. Once you go ahead and re-roll there, Deverick.
3 then.
All right.
That's my finger.
My tweenie does that all the time.
Roll well. Box you open up, you find an amulet. Deverick, you find some kind of cloak.
Ah, ow.
And Cecilrod,
Behave.
you find a coin.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
I guess since you all will probably get it identified, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure since the
Yeah.
Rod's got the magic guy going, he can tell us it's all magical.
That is what Curtis found.
I mean,
Okay.
got eye.
Oh, I will leave that part out because that doesn't get recognized in the identify. The cloak is that, and that is what you find. And then you do find a chest that has uh 7 platinum, 66 gold, and 59 silver.
Do we have a? Did we have one on that? Keeps all
How
our
much
stuff.
gold? 66?
Yeah, that's what I think he said.
Alright.
Yeah. Hold on. How? Oh. All
So
players.
that's what, 22 each?
All players.
I've got a party system going.
Okay.
Alright. And I just gave you all a
loot
thing there.
You can edit if we need to.
Yeah. But yeah, what I said was 7 platinum, 66 gold, 59
Silver.
silver.
This seems like a nice cloak. I suppose I'll put it on. I mean, what could be the worst that could happen?
And I will take the Siren's Veil, and it's going to be more of a scarf than anything, but yeah.
Okay. Do keep track of how many times you do use each one of them.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm ending up with chalice, correct?
Hmm.
Well, there's the chalice and
took
the
the-
shroud of the drowned saint. He took the cloak.
Oh, all right. You took the
Well,
cloak.
the cloak
There's
is what the cloak came out of the box. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's the shroud of the chalice.
And the cloak is
You
not
took the
something
veil.
that I use often. It's like a passive ability. I mean, for the most part. I'm sure there's more because you said there was.
You're an elf, right?
Yes, I am.
How old are you?
I don't know if I ever determined an age. Uh, old enough to be out adventuring, so probably 250, something like that.
That is what is on that other half of it.
Alrighty then.
This is what ChatGPT brought up for magic rolls.
Ah, hey,
Well, apparently,
I'm loving the effectiveness of AI for gaming. So,
ChatGPT is an asshole.
Oh, yes. Uh, yes, I could, or I should. Yeah. So, you're taking the Siren's Veil, right?
I have taken
There.
Siren's Veil.
Okay.
I
And I assumed you attuned to it already?
Yes, I will attune.
Oh my, have we located our friend who disappeared earlier? I mean, I hate to think they got caught up in the tidal wave.
yes, the Hellhound and Restoration are dead.
I'm sure they're somewhere around.
Yeah.
I'm sure maybe they didn't make it to town, or at least moved out of town, got out of town beforehand. I mean, it hadn't been that long ago, so I'm sure they're fine. Maybe they got lost on the way here. I'm sure we'll find them. All will be well.
But Robert, if you want to look at the veil, if you scroll down further, you'll see the GM notes now.
Okay, let me go back to it.
The good thing is that between the ones here in this group, I think me getting that cloak probably was a good thing.
Yeah, that's why I was like, you're an elf, right?
Yeah.
But there are things called remove curse.
Yeah, I just need to figure out how many weeks in before I realize what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I know I'm only, 250 years old, but for some odd reason after this last year, I feel like I'm at least 302.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you to keep track of how many times you use it.
I mean,
No
it's
problem.
as long as I'm wearing it, right?
Well, no, for Roberts.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Now, did you tune to anything, Curtis?
So I'm going to. I'm looking. So I'm going to take the. It's the only thing because I'm never gonna use Arcana, so I don't think I'm gonna attune to the amulet. I think that's just gonna be party funds.
Okay.
The coin, no. I think the only thing I'm gonna like the chalice, the shroud, are those attuned to items?
Isn't the coin?
Uh, uh, yeah, the coin's not uh a tuned item. It's just if you have it on your person.
Yeah, and that would be Robert's character who has the coin, because that's what he found, right?
I pulled
Yeah.
that out. So
Yeah, did I tell you what that does?
Yeah.
Okay.
it's a one-time item, but it's a
Yeah.
good one-time.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take the shroud of the drowned saint.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need to know what that spell does.
And we can save the other item for Scott or Josh, whichever one wants it.
All right.
You can go play with her. Go play with her. Go get her. Go get her.
Okay. Now you should be able to see what it does in the effect.
I do. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Tideborn's Laminate. I want to say that acts like speak to the dead, but you don't actually have to have uh, a body there.
It allows them to call forth spectral ground souls to speak forgotten truths.
Yeah.
So,
like, if you say, for instance, in this town, it was a ghost town, you want to know what the hell figured out, you can cast that spell, draw a drowned soul from the sea, and tell you what you need to know.
good.
And you saw the curse, right?
Yes.
So saying this
Oh.
Chat GP is definitely dishing out a lot of cursed items to us.
Well, it is a Diedrich game.
Yes. Well, so we've already, if we've
What's holy water?
holy water.
Yeah. What's holy water? I don't.
I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. I've never dealt with it before. Anyway, if we've already picked this town somewhat dry, shall we move on to the north like we were originally supposed to be doing?
You're not gonna like my bless anymore.
Your bless.
the bless all of a sudden turns nasty.
Well, we'll find out when the time comes, I'm sure. So shall we?
Yep.
Yeah.
We will make our way north.
All right. Oh, let me bring you back over to the map.
Yes, and we are currently where? Where are we at?
You're in Darkwell.
So, well, we're also on the, right-hand side of the map over here somewhere?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So yeah. That is where you are. That little red X is Darkwell no more.
Yes, and, well, now it's just plain out dark. So we're going to head this direction, right?
That right there is basically where y'all came from with the Diedrich Prince.
Yeah, this one. God, we're going
Yeah, we came from Devil Toss. Double Toss. Now we're
Right.
heading.
That icon there that you see to the northeast of you in Darkwell, that is the cave where you free Obliviex from.
Now we want
Oh,
to
I
go
thought we were here.
Yeah, we're back to here. We did go up here. Now we want to.
Gotcha. So now we're heading this way.
Yeah, we want to make our way up to here. To go up to here.
Okay.
So, whatever roads lead there, easiest. Probably.
Well, let's make our way.
Okay. Copy. All right. Hold on. All right.
Hey, girl. What?
Wormwood Hollow is where y'all are heading. And it's 9 o'clock, so 10. As you're making your way, give me survival and give me perception checks.
Okay.
I can lead with the survival if you want.
I'll do my perception.
I will help you on your survival.
I will gladly appreciate it. Gladly appreciate it.
All right. As y'all are making your way north, you do come across your other two compadres because they came up in the mountain trying to find you when Darkwell got hit. So they join your party. As you're heading through, you hear some wildlife going on, but nothing seems to be approaching you. And you seem to know your way through these mountains pretty well. Go ahead and give me another survival and perception. Or how long do you guys plan on marching? Does it probably look like it's going to take probably good 4 or 5 days.
So that's gonna be a 25 on the survival.
Okay. And 24. You guys are doing well, making good time, not having to worry about too many cliffs. You seem to be familiar with this mountain range, it seems like.
I mean, I'm gonna ask the two that were there. Did you guys see that tsunami come in?
Yeah.
No, I believe he's referring to the two that weren't with us when we saw it.
Yeah, the two that weren't with us, the Restoration Mage and the Hellhound.
We heard it as we're finding our way to this place, but we did get a good look because of the cliffs and stuff.
Ah, okay. I was just wanting to know if you were there and saw who got to see.
Well,
Wait, what happened to Darkwell?
It's
Darkwell's
just dark now.
fucking gone.
Yes, it was kind of washed off the realm.
Yeah.
What happened?
A good
It's
cleansing.
in a bay. How could
Yeah.
that happen?
You know, we discovered that the priestess there was holding all these evil artifacts.
Oh, by the way,
and
here's one
I
for
think
you.
that's what caused it.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
thank you.
a giant rogue wave came, wiped it off the face of the earth completely.
Obviously, she had done something to do it. At
All
least
but-
that's the story I'm going to be telling everyone.
Yeah, but
Oh,
all
shit,
but
that's
Old
kind
Man
of a
Merrick.
bitch.
Now, why are you biting
Boy.
your fingers?
Only
Old
Old
Man
Man
Mer-
Merrick survived.
Oh, wow.
He was
We gotta
smart. He
listen
was
to
in a
his-
dinghy.
Anyway, with your survival skills and my perception, do we find a place to camp for the night? Because I'm sure it's getting late.
Yes. You do find, not necessarily a cave, but,
Side of Mesa Cliff.
yeah.
Safe
It's not,
spot.
it's I guess, technically a cave, but it's not a deep dive cave. It's where it looks like it might have been mined out in the beginning and then gave up. But yeah. So you can find a place to rest, and we'll probably call it a night here, so I can make a Wormwood Hollow for our next game. Since you chose one of the cities I haven't made yet.
It's
We're heading north.
well. I don't think he was really expecting us to be past the Daedric thing quite so quickly.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
or also just do it non-violently.
yeah, we.
I mean, we went
friends.
from let's fight a Daedric prince to let's just do a little bit of family.
Well, okay. At the beginning of the game, I said I was, I'll roll for my alignment today, and
That's
I rolled neutral good. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to try to make friends with everyone.
It's therapy day.
It's therapy day.
And I'm just like, I'm gonna assist you. You take care of this. These are Daedric princes. I know they're way more fucking powerful than me.
And I will create a song titled "Sister Yvain's a Bitch" based on Cartman's song "Kyle's Mom's a Bitch."
Oh, perfect. That's why I was
Okay.
asking them if they saw what's happened, because it's like, I want to know if that bitch is fucking dead.
She's not. We'll find her later.
Give me a D100 roll.
What the hell are you doing?
You don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard.
They
to
were
tell.
walking away. I wasn't there.
So,
But I'm
ladies,
still going to trash her reputation everywhere.
Perfect.
talk about the
Perfect,
toys
yeah.
you found in her closet.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
And also, she's the reason the Rogue Wave destroyed Darkwell.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back hopefully next week to continue this game. Maybe all our other participants will be able to join us, and they can share in the chaos, driving Marcus nuts.
Our moral
Always.
compasses will be back.
Yes, apparently we might need them, since we just hooked two evil Daedric princes together to form a team of sorts. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Maybe.
yes, join us next week. Our Sunday game has been put on hiatus for a little while due to scheduling related issues. So it'll just be our Saturday game for a while. So, and of course you can catch me playing whatever video game I happen to be playing at the time. Currently, of course, it's Horizon. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're in this adventure called Life Together. So keep that in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. Sorry, I have a cat licking the hell out of my hand for some unknown reason. So with that, we'll see you next week.
Take care.
Bye.